Listen, welcome to Night Sky Wisdom and Tarot. I'm Alex. I'm here to bring you Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, general energy reading for the week. So this week I'm going to actually do an angel guide oracle. I'm being called to do an oracle card first, and then I'm going to do a 6-card horseshoe spread. So before I jump into the reading, please help me out with a like. It's a great energy exchange, and it also helps me with the algorithm. But yeah, so let's jump into your oracle cards. Please keep in mind this is not going to resonate with everyone because it's a general energy read for the sign of Capricorn. If this is not your reading, I encourage you, if I do reads for your sun, moon, or rising, because I only read 3 signs. I read Capricorn, Gemini, and Pisces right now. If either of those are your other placements, please take a listen to those. And if not, maybe the next time the reading will be on your energy wave. So for your oracle cards, I have blessings and abundance and compassion. Immediately what I'm hearing off of these 2 cards is that there's a lot coming in for you, Capricorn. Blessings and abundance, because that's what's on the card. But no matter what form it takes, what form the blessings take, what form the abundance take, it could be monetary, it could be an opportunity of a lifetime coming in. It's something major that's going to elevate you in your life. But Spirit is guiding everyone in this time to remember to have compassion for those who might not be experiencing life in the way that you are when it comes to the supportive energies around you, when it comes to the level up, when it comes to the fact that a lot of you have awakened and have reached the next level spiritually and have a better understanding not only of yourself but of the world and of how to use energies around you and how you connect with others, because everything's energy, right? But have compassion for those who don't seem to be on that level of understanding yet. Have compassion for those who aren't being blessed in the ways that you're being blessed right now. Remember to not only show compassion, but show gratitude. And do that by not only showing gratitude to Spirit, God, whoever you pray to, your ancestors, but also by doing acts of kindness towards others, even those you feel like may not necessarily deserve it. Now, I'm not saying, you know, someone who's taking advantage of you, someone who, you know, in your inner circle, but I'm just saying you don't necessarily have to have a reason to do something good. It's just Spirit is saying to a lot of people right now, I'm about to bless you, but I need you to pay it forward. So let's do a horseshoe spread and see if this energy continues through the actual tarot card reading. Compassion, blessings, and abundance. It's really a time to remain humble. I really see in the world right now, you know, there's karma is always in effect, right? But there's waves of energy sometimes that come through, and it's undeniable. And right now, a lot of people, whether good or bad, because karma is not all bad things, are getting their karma. Whatever they put in is paying off. Whatever they didn't do is being, you know, whatever they didn't put the work in for is kind of being stripped away. It's just a lot is being exposed in this time right now. And so remember to remain humble. You know, when you realize, hey, I was on the right side of this equation, it's paying off for me now. You know, just remain humble and have compassion for others who weren't necessarily on the right side of this equation. So let me just get a second to take in this energy. Wow. Yes. Okay, Capricorns, this is pretty much supporting what the oracle cards have already come out and stated for you guys. Listen, Spirit is saying to you guys, I was waiting on you. I was waiting on you to get it, and now that you've got it, we can get this ball moving. You came out of a space of feeling left out, feeling like everybody was getting their shine but you. Like you were being punished almost. Did you feel like people were overlooking you, like you weren't being appreciated, like no matter what you did? I'm sorry, I'm looking for something to help this focus. Hold on one second. No matter what you did, you didn't end up with the desired results. You felt like you went into things with the right, in the right state of mind, from the right heart space. You went into things with good intentions. You put in the work. You prayed. You meditated. You tried to think positive. You tried to adjust some of your shortcomings, but yet and still you ended up feeling like you were on the outside looking in while everybody on the inside was partying and living it up. But Spirit was saying that was a false narrative. Everybody has their moments. Everybody has a quiet time where it's like time for them in isolation to build themselves up, to work on themselves with little to no payoff, it seems, with little to no acknowledgement. That's the time where you plant your seeds, sow your crops, and it's your time in waiting. But during that time, some of you felt like you were left out. You were never left out. You were just in preparation to blossom. Now you're in a state where you're starting to understand and grasp a better hold of those feelings and emotions and say, hey, I wasn't left out. It just wasn't my time yet. And once you started surrendering to Spirit, which I see a lot of you, this reading is for those of you who have learned the art of surrender. You've learned to take control of those emotions, to acknowledge them, to feel them. You can't just push them down into some, lockbox somewhere internally and pretend like you're not having them. But you understand that they come from a place of fear. You acknowledge them, but you keep going anyway. It's just your human side and human thoughts. But spiritually, anything is possible. All things are possible through God. All things are possible through Spirit and with the support of your ancestors and the angels. So with that, you've mastered your emotions. That got the wheel to turning. It was like the key to unlock the door. And universe was highlighting the key the whole time for you. It was right there. They just wanted you to get control of your emotions, to lift your head up, to grab the key. And once you lifted your head up and you got control of your emotions, you were able to unlock the door and the wheel started rolling right on out. And again, for those of you who don't know, that is the Wheel of Fortune card. So the universe is propelling you forward to the next step now. Around you, you have all this creative energy, all this inspiration, these things that pique your interest. And you're being supported by these things that it's almost like your mind being open, your heart being a little bit lighter, your spirit being a little bit more free, is actually supporting you in the process of this wheel turning. So Spirit is saying to you, around you, all of the things that you're interested in, all of the things that pique your interest, stick to those. A lot of us have felt bound by obligation historically. And there's some things we can't, get around. I mean, if you want to have a house, you got to pay the mortgage. If you want to have a car, you got to put gas in the tank unless you just want to look at it and you don't mind it sitting in the front yard. So there are some things we're obligated to, but you're starting to realize that some of those things you felt tied and obligated to were just mental prison bars. They weren't real. So that creative energy, that intuition, that free-spirited part of you that's opening up, that's what's supporting this forward movement. Don't fight it. Don't think it's silly. Don't think it's insignificant. It's a big part of this process and this level up. You're being encouraged to treat your creative interests like your job. Even if you don't make money from them, even if You have no idea what the next step is with it. So let's say you're a singer, you go to an open mic. Let's say you've always been interested, you are a painter, but it's like a raw talent. You're not really trained, and you haven't painted in a while. So now you're just going to get some supplies. You have no particular outcome in mind, no particular project in mind. You know, follow those little intuitive hits. Something about that is going to lead you into something that propels you into the next phase of your life. Having fun is the key. How often do Capricorns get to feel that way though? And so in this process, a part of what may be an obstacle for you is the fact that this is moving so fast. The Chariot is in your obstacle position, and it's not really an obstacle. It's your perception of the Chariot that is probably going to be more of the obstacle for you mentally and emotionally. Be careful about your thoughts. It's gonna feel like everything's moving so fast that it almost doesn't feel real. It's gonna feel like it's moving so fast, like maybe you need to double back and, you know, recalculate some figures and reassess some things. Spirit is saying keep the wheel going. It's almost like this wheel is one of the wheels of these chariots, of this chariot. And you're gonna be a little bit thrown off by how it seems like things go from quiet and still to moving forward with such fast-paced movement that your thoughts may become the blockage for you to continue moving forward. I did a reading like this. It might have been for you guys last week. I'm not sure. But don't be afraid. Keep your emotions in check. Remember, you have the power of the King of Cups. Right? So you can look at those emotions and assess them, but don't let fear be an indicator that you need to fall back. Fear is just a feeling. It means that something's out of the ordinary. It means that something is not, like, it's new to you. It doesn't necessarily always mean that something is dangerous, but you're going to have that fear response because it's unfamiliar. So don't take that as a sign that you need to fall back. You got to ride this wheel. So if somebody calls you with a once in a lifetime opportunity, and it's something you don't feel qualified for, don't say, hey, I don't know if I'm really qualified for. Go for it. Go for it. If you have the opportunity to meet with somebody you never thought you'd be able to meet with, who could help you in ways that you never thought possible, don't be afraid to promote yourself. You were put in the path of that person for a reason. If you love singing, you're at an open mic and they look at you and hand you the mic, and you know you've been dreaming of getting on a stage all your life, get on the stage, sing the song, Capricorn. Whatever it is, go for it. Because the outcome is victory, celebration, acknowledgement. I'm hearing social acceptance. Now, I know that you shouldn't live for social acceptance, but in this age of social media, I'm thinking that this means that you become almost, if not literally verified on social media, but verified in the sense that you're getting a lot of attention. Whatever you're posting, whatever you're doing, it starts gaining a lot of traction and a lot of attention and a lot of eyes. Okay, so Spirit is advising you to continue doing the work. Nine of Pentacles is very independent, successful, and working on your dreams and ambitions. And also, this is Spirit is saying that this Page of Wands, even though this is about intuition, artisticness, what am I trying to say? Oh, you ever lost the word like that before? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. This might be more about your artistic side and your intuitive side and your fun, free side. Something about this also will allow you to start building financially for yourself. Okay? So, let's do a little bit of clarifying. I haven't used this in a long time. Which deck what's this called? The Everyday Tarot. Very long time, haven't used it. So let's clarify. What do we want to clarify? Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles, where you felt left out. I was feeling like a person made you feel that way, I feel. But let's see. Clarifying, 3 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so this 3 of Wands in reverse. 3 of Wands makes me feel like it's a middle ground between manifesting. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so clarifying the 5 of Pentacles, you got 3 of Wands in reverse, 6 of Wands, and then 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So something that you were working on, it ultimately, I don't, you know, I hate to use this word, but it didn't work. It might have failed, right? And you came out of it though still wanting victory. But whatever that particular project was, or whatever that person was, I'm hearing more like a project or whatever, you stepped away from it and you deaded it completely, and you decided you still wanted victory, but you marched forward into trying to gain control of your emotions and reassess the situation. So even though you were in 5 of Pentacles, the way you got to King of Cups was by taking a healthy perspective on the situation. You just basically to say, hey, it is what it is. I'm cutting my losses. I'm moving forward. I'm going to find my victory eventually. But this ain't it. Whatever this was, you were working on. So this, you know, for a lot of entrepreneurs, maybe you were working on getting some kind of business off the ground. I'm hearing with a group of people, and it just, y'all couldn't get it together. Y'all couldn't get the backing that you needed. It was some toxicity maybe in that environment. So you decided to move forward and kind of reassess. But you did so, you know, I don't feel like you stayed in 5 of Pentacles very long. You talked yourself out of it. And when you got to this King of Cups, yeah, 6 of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Yeah, you decided, you know, when it's right, it'll be something that pays off based off the energy I put in. You know that if you're going towards the right thing that really speaks to you, that really you really gravitate towards from the Page of Cups energy, you know that when that thing comes along and you find the place that you're supposed to be, there will be an equal give and take. So you really just evaluated like it wasn't necessarily a failure. It just wasn't where you're supposed to be. 9 of Pentacles also came out, and Page of Wands. And we had Page of Wands over here. Yeah, so when that thing that feels like it's the right thing, that feels like where you're supposed to be, that grabs you intuitively, that grabs you, it's attractive to you. It calls to you on a spiritual level. You know then you'll have your victory. And I almost feel like this King of Cups energy that you're in now, Capricorn, you're trying a lot of different things maybe. I don't know if you found the thing yet. Can we clarify the wheel? Something popped out. Strength. Okay. Oops, something flipped. Strength card, Judgment, 8 of Wands. Yeah, whatever I'm hearing whatever path you choose, your wish will be granted. As long as you're doing so from this heart space. Maybe whatever this was in the past was something that you were working on with all your heart, but it really, I mean, not your heart. You were working on from a head space, but not a heart space. So you realize that, you know, once you got in this 5 of Pentacles energy and you grieved the loss or the shutout from this opportunity, you realize it wasn't really where I was supposed to be in the first place. So now with you in this King of Cups energy, you're entertaining a lot of different things. And some of this is things coming towards you. This Page of Wands and this Page of Cups also represent some of the opportunities that are being presented to you. And you get to choose from these opportunities what, quote unquote, the thing is. But Spirit is saying, ultimately, you've kind of, like I said, you found the cheat code. Once you found that personal peace and that understanding of how to look at this situation, you found the cheat code. So now all it takes for you is to remain in balance, Strength card. And then once you decide what it is you truly want, start putting the work in, and it'll move forward rapidly. And I see this is Spirit saying it's in process already, basically. You just have to keep doing your Page of Wands thing. And while Page of Wands isn't the most powerful, mature card in the deck, for Capricorn energy, it is a maturation. Page of Wands is a maturation for a Capricorn. Because you come out in Queen of Pentacles. You're born in Devil energy and Queen of Pentacles energy. And as Capricorns get older, they become more lighthearted. This is a maturation of a Capricorn. So that's powerful energy for you to tap into. So let's clarify. Ooh, I ain't even say, what am I clarifying? Let's clarify the Chariot. What is this fast forward movement that's going to kind of get you a little bit shook? The Star. It's going to seem too good to be true, Capricorn. And you're going to feel like, well, let me just, Five of Wands. I always say this is the conflict in your head. Oh my goodness. So you're going to sit there and you're going to be like, well, wait a minute. Let me recalculate. Wait. Well, don't book the plane ticket yet. I'm not ready to come out there. No, Capricorn. When the opportunity presents itself, roll with it. Stop overanalyzing it. I'm telling you, that's your brain is going to be your only setback. The Hierophant and the Ten of Wands. Yeah. Don't overthink this, please. The burden that you bear now is just, it's just a residual trauma from the experiences of your past, but you're in a new phase now and you've matured spiritually and leveled up, but some of that residual fear is still there. Knight of Wands, clarifying the Six of Wands. Ten of Cups, clarifying the Six of Wands. What is this? The Chariot, clarifying the Six of Wands. Knight of Wands, Ten of Cups, the Chariot. More of that Wands energy. Go with it. Tap into some of that fiery side of you. You have fire somewhere in your chart, most likely. Tap into it. Because tapping into that side of you is going to continue to push this Chariot forward. You got the Chariot out again in your outcome. You got Ten of Cups. You got Knight of Wands, which is a step up from the Page of Wands. And remember, in your Oracle card, when all of this happens, because this is your blessings and your abundance, right? Just remember to have compassion for others around you. It may even be some people that doubted you or didn't support you or whatever, just forgot about you in the past. Hold on. Okay, it was about to stop. It may be people that doubted you, forgot about you, didn't support you in the past, but you are being encouraged to have compassion, because just as karma is working in your favor, karma has its eye on you. You're a Capricorn. You already understand karma probably more than any other sign, because Saturn rules your chart, or Saturn rules your sign, right? And so you should have a good understanding of karma right now. It's like you can't get away with nothing. You can't get the nothing has to come the easy way. You always have to have the long hard lesson. But Spirit is reminding you that when all these blessings and abundance come in, unlike some other people or energies that might be able to get away with it, you cannot forget to be gracious. You cannot forget to be humble. You cannot forget to be that same hardworking, earthy Capricorn that you are, remaining grounded, remaining in tune. Have fun, but stay compassionate, because karma works both ways. Yes, it does. So I hope this helps. Don't doubt what's coming in for you, Capricorn. But please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.